Next Saturday night, sparks will fly in Limerick's University Arena when my next guests make history, fighting each other in the first ever European boxing title fight between two Irishmen. Please give a rousing welcome to Paul Hyland and Willie Big Bang Casey. Hi Willie. How are you doing? Paulie, how are you?
Nice to meet you.
You see, lads, this is what I don't get about this, right? Anyone with a passing interest in boxing knows that pre-fight, there's a lot of kind of psyching out and guys giving press conferences, I'm going to mess you up and all this kind of thing. You guys seem really amiable and almost kind of friendly. Like, are you actually, it's hardly the rumble in the jungle. Are you actually going to kill each other next Saturday night?
Yeah. I hope so. That's it, you know what I mean? Like,
you seem too nice.
Everything can be, like, you know what I mean? At some point arguing and fighting when you're outside the ring, like, you know what I mean? It's, everything goes like when you're in the ring, like, you know what I mean? Regardless of how friendly you are or how much he wants to hug me or kiss me or anything, like, you know. Do you know, everything goes when you're in the ring, like, you know, everything just lets loose, like, you know.
Okay. It's all respect outside the ring as well, you know.
Yeah.
You carry yourself well, and once you're in that ring, it's only me, Willie, and the referee, and that's it, you know.
Okay, so nicest pie for another week, and then when you get in there.
Pretty much, yeah, kind of, yeah.
Right.
You'll be letting leash next Saturday.
So listen, lads, this is a kind of a historic occasion, isn't it? Because it's two Irish guys fighting. You're fighting for the European Super Bantamweight title.
It's a very big event, and especially to be held in Limerick then as well. Like, you know, it'll be even a bigger event, like, you know. Because we know, like, the Munster team brought the European Cup back there one time, like, you know, and I'll be looking now to keep that European title belt there in as well this time around, you know. So
yeah, you're going to win it, are you?
No,
more or less, yeah.
Don't think so.
So how would you, Willie, how would you rate Paulie as an opponent?
As an opponent, he would be a very difficult opponent to reach and to get at. Right. But as I said before, 12 rounds is a long time to be in the ring, like, you know. Yeah. Especially when you're in with someone like me then as well, like, you know, it's going to be a very long time. I'm serious.
The thing is, you have 10 fights, you haven't lost any, and 6 you knocked him out. You're a big puncher, so that's what you'd be looking to do to him, clearly.
Well, I suppose, like, you know, it's great having a big punch as long as you can land it every time, like, you know, but you can't be going in there every time thinking that you're going to land it, like, you know what I mean? You have to come up with something else as well, like, you know. And we have been working with a lot of things, like, you know what I mean? I'm learning in the gym every day, like, you know, regardless of what fight.
And he's a bit of a ducker and a diver, isn't he? So.
Yeah.
No ducker and diver, I just like me defence. You know, the motto of boxing's hit and not get hit. And that's what I do. I just go out there and do my thing and control what pace I want to control the fighter and do what I like to do in the ring.
So would you be the more finessed fighter than Willie, would you?
Willie's a great fighter, you know. He's come strong. He's look at him. He's at 10 fights and he's gone for the European title, you know. Yeah. It's unheard of. You know?
Lads, there's too much respect going on here altogether.
It's great. It's great for Irish boxing, you know what I mean? Like,
I warned him before we came on, like, you know, it's going to be nice.
No, but at the end of the day, I've been at it 6 years now, you know. I've been I've been training with former world champion, European champion Nicky Cook and Kevin Mitchell, you know, for 2 years.
And you were born into it as well.
I was born into it as well, you know. I was a little nipper and I just see me brothers going off training. I wanted to do it, so I've done that. And ever since I've done it, I haven't looked back, and I've won 10 Irish titles, going from the age of 11 all the way up to 10 years, up to 18 years of age, all the way up to senior level, you know. Yeah. And I've been on international duty as well, so it's just another fight to me, you know. Yeah.
And for people who don't know about you, you're from Jobstown.
I'm from Jobstown.
Your father is probably one of the best-known trainers in the country.
I wouldn't say that now.
and your brothers too, very good boxers.
My brothers as well, yeah. See, it's unheard of. The three was ranked in the top 5 in the British rankings, you know. So it's good as well, you know.
You spar with your brothers,
I spar with my brothers, yeah.
Yeah, I'd say there's a lot of brothers around the country that you wouldn't mind a bit of that.
It used to be, you know. It used to be like big brother, little brother theory, but lately now, the last year or so, we matured a lot.
Yeah, you used to go a bit too far before?
We used to just go big brother, little brother, you know. I'm sure Willie knows that as well, like the big digs.
Yeah, he only had 2 brothers to go through, I had 15 to go through. So it was a little bit difficult for me as well, you know.
So, yeah, Willie, you come from a family, what, 23, is it?
There was 23. There's 21 of us there now, like, at the moment, like, you know.
Okay.
And all going well, like, you know, so.
And listen, you don't mind me saying, you were brought up in a caravan?
No, actually, I was brought up in a house.
Oh, you were? Sorry.
I'm settling out. Actually, my parents, I come from the member of the travelling community, yes.
Yeah.
And actually, when I was just born, I was actually born in a caravan.
Right.
And no sooner we were born in, we actually moved into...
They said, Jesus, this guy looks like he could go places.
We'll take him in, we'll comfort him, like, you know.
And come here, so there's 21 of you and your parents.
Yeah, and we were all pretty
do you
much...
have 2 houses, or how do you manage it?
No, we just had the one house, 2 bedrooms, you mean? We were pretty much, we were all reared in the kind of one bungalow house, like, you know. It was actually meant to be a 3-bedroom bungalow, but my mother had to keep one room for all the food and stuff and lock it away, you know what I mean? You know? or else we'd have no food for the rest of the week, you know? So she had to try and spare it out some little bit, like, you know.
And do you actually know all your brothers and sisters? Would you know them all if you met them, like? If I put a line up now, could you name them all?
I would, of course, yeah. I remember when we used to be in school, and I did it all the way up through primary school, and the teachers used to be fascinated that I had all these brothers and sisters, like, you know. Yeah. And they'd have me every day of the week up at the top of the classroom. They'd be naming out all the names. They'd have to stop watching everything, like, you know. You know, I think I broke the record at one time. I done it in 60 seconds, I think. Something like that. And
come here, you've only went pro, what, 2 years ago, yeah?
2 years ago, like,
you
know.
were welder up until then.
So, everything kind of really pretty much took off in this year, really, to be honest with you, because the first year I took off, I had the death of my brother and the death of my uncle very close, like, you know what I mean? And my youngest daughter then was born as well, and there was a bit of a complication there for a while as well, so it kind of took over everything for a while. Right. And I was still kind of tipping away training, but I wasn't active as in fighting, like, you know. Yeah. And then after the year was up, then I kind of got back talking to my coach. We were talking again, and we started training again, and we pretty much took it from there. Then, like, you know what I mean. And, like, I mean, we've learned so much from now, like, you know what I mean. You know, and, like, things we went from going over to Canada, like, to beat the Canadian champion, to going over to England, winning prize for it, like, you know what I mean. 3 fights in one night. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, you go for a world title fight, you only fight one fella, like, you know what I mean? Yeah.
You go so school of hard knocks. So this is where your relative lack of experience presumably is going to be okay, because you reckon you've had a tougher ride than he's had, yeah? Well, I had a faster ride, I suppose, like, you know what I mean? I kind of came into it quickly, like, you know what I mean? But not only that, then, like, I'm learning so much then as well, like, you know what I mean? I could have took his trip, like, you know what I mean? And I would have been 32, 33 before in 6 years' time, like, you know what I mean? Yeah. And, like, you know, I just learned the fact. I learn better when I'm in against a better opponent, like, you know what I mean? And each fight gets better and better every time, like, you know. Yeah. Now, one of ye is going to fight Kiko Martinez after this fight, isn't that right? That's supposed to be.
It's supposed to be that, yeah. But we talk about that after the fight.
Your challenge, Willie, was you were actually challenging Kiko Martinez. Well, the fight was actually on for myself and Kiko Martinez, like, you know what I mean? And then we got word, like, that he was injured. But if you ask me, I just think he just chickened out, to be honest, like, you know. Really, seriously, I think he did. No, for the simple reason, I'm going to use this anyway, like, you know what I mean? I'm going to use this for myself, for my own boost of confidence, is the fact that he got afraid of me. Right. He didn't want to take his chances against an opponent that only has 10 fights, and he'd be looking, saying, "Geez, if this fella beats me, where can I go from here?" Paul, he'd be thinking the same thing, like, you know. 6 years in the game, like, you know what I mean? But you reckon he was afraid of you? Let's have a look at Kiko Martinez in action. Willie, you actually looked nervous.
You said he was afraid of you.
How long did it take him to knock Bernard Dunn out there?
I think it was 86 seconds or something,
86
like, you know.
seconds, so that was highlights of the fight there.
But John probably be thinking the same thing, like, you know what I mean? Would I be doing that to him, like, you know what I mean? But
I don't think so. I don't think so. That's one thing. I wouldn't have signed the contract.
He would say to me that the fact is, well, look, I have to land him first before I actually do it, like, you know what I mean? And it was... Bernard Dunn just got caught at the right time, like, you know what I mean? I'm sure if he had to box him for a while, like, you know.
I'm a completely different fighter than Bernard Dunn, I tell you that.
Really? You reckon you could have taken Martinez that night, yeah?
I would take Martinez any time of the week, you know.
That's what I like to hear.
Same to Willie, you know what I mean? Like,
and like you be the number one next in line to Martinez. That's where you're basically taking Martinez's place in this fight.
I'm the number one in Europe at the moment.
Are you allowed, as you're number 9, to lob in a challenge over the other 8? That's okay, is it?
Yeah, I have good contacts, you know what I mean? No, I think like since Brian Peterson won the purse bid for the European title, like, you know, he gets control of it over here. And like, you know what I mean, once it's over here, then like, you know, we're going to make the best of it, like, you know. At least watching what you're seeing there now, like, at least we know now one of us is going to get to be European champion, like, you know. Looking at him there, like, at the minute, like, you think if we had to go through the 2 of us and none of us got European champion, like, you know.
Maybe we could put the two of you up against him. You could dazzle him.
I wouldn't take Cowboys.
Well, he could have been thinking that then as well, like, you know what I mean. He could have thought a lot of things, like, you know what I mean. He said, geez, if I had to beat Casey and then I have to try and beat Hyland in as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
is he going to come to the fight, do you reckon, next Saturday? For a look at what he's up against?
I don't think
we don't care.
It really matter, to be honest with you, know, but
I'm just focused on fighting
Actually, he can come in and join him, Paulie, if Paulie wants.
I don't need him, really. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not the one that's going to need him.
So,
you know?
So, lads, in terms of the fight then, right, Paulie, like, obviously, Willie Big Bang is big hit. He's also southpaw. Is that going to create problems for you?
God, no.
No?
You know,
he's been training with his son. His son is a southpaw.
Actually, listen to this.
Oh, yeah.
I was saying this to Willie there. Listen to this, right?
Yeah.
Sunday, I was messing with my uncle, you know, messing with my uncle, a little 3-year-old. He's about actually the same height as Willie at the moment. And he's red-haired. He's red-haired as well, you know. And he came at me as a little southpaw, and I just picked him up and says, "Willie, go away, Willie." And I walked away, and he comes running at me, "Daddy, my name's not Willie. My name's Keelan." I was like, "Yeah, Willie to me, get away."
I'm glad you're taking this fight so lightly, anyway, like, you know. You're going to be in for a big surprise Saturday.
What, like a Big Bang?
So, I mean, it won't be just up like that in a way, like, you know. The only stretcher.
Here, move out of the way there, Willie. Come on.
And listen, Willie, you're going to be in front of the home crowd as well, which I presume is a huge advantage for you, is it?
I assume it would be, like, you know, you think it would be, like, you know what I mean? You know, me being from Limerick and everything, like, you know, and the big following him after growing in as well in the past year, like, you know what I mean, with the support and everything, so. Yeah. You assume it was, but so with a big crowd then coming down from Dublin then as well, like, you know, half would be probably my supporters anyway, you know what I mean?
But, so Willie, you going to knock him out?
I don't go in there to knock out any fella, like, you know what I mean? I go
obviously, are you going to knock him out?
Yeah.
Okay, give us a prediction. What round?
I'm going to go. No, listen.
How long is it going to go?
I'm prepared to go 12 rounds, and it has to go another 3 rounds. I'll do that as well. Do you know what I mean? I'm prepared to go the whole way. Do you know what I mean? I've trained.
Would you not like to take him out before 12 rounds, though?
Listen, if it happens, it happens. Like, do you know what I mean? Do you know, I don't go in there looking for it. Like, you know what I mean? If the big bang comes, then it'll come. Like,
okay.
You know what I mean?
Paulie, give me your prediction.
Me all the way. You know, I'm going to win.
And how quickly are you going to win it?
Not going to say. You'll see on the 6th of November. Tune in. You'll see on the 6th of November.
He does his talking in the ring, he says.
I do.
Okay. I don't know my mouth when I'm in the ring anyway. He's box.
Okay. Listen, thanks very much, Paul Hyland and Willie Casey. You can catch that fight, and I'd say it's going to be unmissable, on RTE2 next Saturday night at 9:15. So, guys, I need you to finish it up fast, okay, so people can switch back to the Saturday night show. Okay, Willie and Paulie are staying with us to see what they make of our next guest.